So this video is going to show you some of the math associated with free body diagrams using only the variables. So in the situation that I have the summation in the x direction of MA net is equal to friction, summation in the y direction, which says that MA net is equal to 0, and that equals mg minus eta. My task is to define an expression for A using only the givens. That's A in terms of g and mu. So I've got to get rid of the f, the mu, and the m. Well, not the mu. That shouldn't be there. So I shouldn't get, but in terms of the friction and the mass. So to begin with, in this problem, I see that I have friction and that I have mu. And because I have those two, I know that I can use a third equation. And that third equation will tie these two together. And that's going to be the friction equation, or the fun equation. That's equal to mu times eta. So now that I have that, what I can do is a lot of substitution. So this problem, I'm going to show you the method of substitution. There are other ways of solving it, but in substitution, I'm just going to substitute variables for equations and variables for equations and see kind of what works out. I have something in mind, but let's just see what happens here. So I got to get rid of the m's, and I've got friction and I've got normal force. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace friction with this mu times eta. So that becomes ma, or ma net, is equal to mu times eta. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the second equation here, and I'm going to solve that for eta. So eta is equal to mg. Now that I have that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute. I'm going to replace the eta in this equation with the equation mg. So ma is now equal to mu times that equation, mg. Now that I have this, I see that there's an m in every expression. So the m's will divide out, leaving me with the acceleration is equal to mu times g. So whenever you get a system of equations and you have friction and you have normal force in there, you know that you can use a third equation, and that's going to be the fun equation. And you can use that to tie these two equations together.